If you stay and play high school hockey, you won't make it to the next level. They rarely talk about how special it is to play for your community. To represent where you came from, to wear your school's colors, working one-on-one with coaches, and best of all, playing with your best friends. It can be difficult to know if you're hitting the mark. But when you're hitting the mark, you'll know. Custom hockey jerseys proudly made in the USA.
When life adds a new ache, stiffens your stride, cuts the fun short, slows your hustle, puts the pause on play, Summit Orthopedics Urgent Care is here to pick you up, to dust you off, to get you back to the things that matter most, and to get you back to living life at your Summit.
Because the air feels different this early. Because good enough isn't. Because the bench is colder to me. Because last one on the ice means more than extra laps. Because medals are meant to be earned. That's why I'm next.
Luther Auto, proud supporters of Minnesota youth hockey.
They'll tell you, if you stay and play high school hockey, you won't make it to the next level. They rarely talk about how special it is to play for your community. To represent where you came from, to wear your school's colors, working one-on-one with coaches, and best of all, playing with your best friends. It can be difficult to know if you're hitting the mark. But when you're hitting the mark, you'll know. Custom hockey jerseys proudly made in the USA.
Let's play hockey.
Good afternoon and welcome to this fifth game of 6 championship games here from Bloomington Ice Garden. Tony Scott for the 2014 Girls Championship between the North and the South. North and South taking each other on here today. The North and South played yesterday. 7-3 win by the South. They also beat the West 4-2 and the East 9-3. North beat West 5-2 and East 5-1. The leading scorer for the North is Avery Zent and Addie Curtis. And no surprise here, Ari Sorodini, 10 goals, 2 assists for the South. Picking it up in her own zone is Reagan Blair. And out comes I almost said the Spuds are looking down at number 14, Peyton Everett. She dumps it in the zone. And Peyton gets it back inside the neutral zone. She flips it across. It's taken away by Sorodini. She fires one. Glove save made by Farrah Bai from East Grand Forks. And a quick outlet feed to Adeline Wald. She loses it. Now Sorodini walks in. Shot, goal. 1 minute, 11 seconds in. and the South takes the lead. Now the North. Can they respond? That's Riley Moreland. Leading up the sidewall, firing it across. Now bringing it in is Moreland. Moreland takes it to her right, fires, and she covering it up in front is Sophia Baumgartner. North leads this one. Good feet there by Moreland. North gets it. Firing it back in is Rutten from Prior Lake. And taking it back is Vedia Mertz. What a great name, Vedia. Got a brother named Brigham. Really good naming by the Mertz family. And here comes Mirier. Reagan Mirier with a wrist shot. That one goes wide. Curtis leans in on it. Taken away, picked up again. Back to the point. Here's Stock. That's fired wide, fired in front. That one goes just wide. And back come the South. Heinmiller. Deeks loses it. Gets it back. Here comes Stock. Lydia Stock fires one. Steered away. And eventually they hold it in. That's down low. Good play there by Harlow Lang. Comes back to the point. Wrist shot. Wide again. Lang after it. Here comes Reagan Blair. She played Pee Wee AA last year for the Rogers Royals, Pee Wee AA. Got a brother who played Bantam AA, Kellen Blair. Shot on covered by North goaltender, fair by. Slow start for the North. Let's see if they can pick it up here. So it chips off the wall. And back to neutral. Blair. Angle passes it to Lindbergh. And there's Givert. She finds Zent. Zent. Can't control it. Now we get it back. And dumping it in is Wald. Zent intercepts it off the stick of Elise O'Leary, the O'Leary twins, Elise and Avon. They both play for Chaskachan's 12A team this past winter. Peyton Evert intercepted. Backdoor feed and now covering in front of the net. That was Borgestad. Blake Borgestad. We just had a Briggs Borgestad in the 15 championship. How convenient was that for the Borgestads from New Richmond, Wisconsin, to have both of their children play in back-to-back championship games? And we'll get a high stick on Everett. And a whistle with 16:06 to go here in the first half. 6 championship games live streamed from Bloomington today, and then 5 from Eden Prairie. Jeff Pappas on the call over there. Cora Kaiser in the corner. Now picking it up. She'll take this one north and south. She loses it. That's Elisa Bain. Now it's Sorardini. Shot goal. She has got to be contended with at all times. Had a chance to ref Ari a couple times, the Squirt A team in Minnetonka this year. And that's her second goal of the game. We had Xavier Roberts have 7 goals in the 2017 championship game today. And right now, Ari Sorardini is on pace to break that daily record. Here comes Heinmiller up the near side. Her younger sister, Marie, lost in the finals today. Let's see if Heinmillers can bring home 1 Stars Tomorrow championship today. Shot on, covered. Mila played for the 10A Edina team. I'm not sure if it was green or white. Let's go with green. She's got green gloves on. I have no idea. I can't remember. But Mila had a heck of a season, and she was the MVP of our Fall Classic earlier this fall to kick off the season. There's Borgestad. There's Bryn Knutson from Red Lake Falls. She gets it in. And here comes Blair back. Blair all the way across to Coons, Peyton Coons. Now Laura Sorardini with a shot. Tries to go backhand, went over the crossbar. One touch shot by Skylar Vick. That goes over the crossbar. And that one's shot on net, caught by Sophia Baumgartner from Savage. And with 13:50 to go, we have ourselves a whistle. Elise O'Leary with it. Taking off the puck. Gets caught in the skate of Piper Kringen. Now Zent back. Zent with a quick shot. I like that. Gets her own rebound. This one's fed through. Taken away. Sorardini. They try to tackle her and they can't, and she gets a hat trick. 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the game. It is 3-0 in favor of the South. It's like someone shot Ari out of a cannon. She didn't need any help being shot out of a cannon. She was just fine without the cannon. And someone shot her out of a cannon. I think she's had 3 shifts, 3 goals. Avon O'Leary with the assist. Now bringing it through. This is Vedia Mertz. Oh, Heinmiller gets tripped by Clara Vignes. Love that Vignes name. She goes to the box, 13:52. She's got an older sister, Claire. Claire's got an older sister named Adley, who's a heck of a player. Crookston Pirate. Shot, pad save, back to the point. Vic can't control it. Now bring it out. Oh, intercepted, nice play. Cutting through, Elise O'Leary. That one goes just wide. come the North back. That's Riley Moreland. So she's from Renshaw. That's got to be North Dakota. She sure can skate, though. And here comes Ari. We're going to full retreat mode. Good poke check there. And a Leary slap shot. That one is wide. And cutting is O'Leary. Heinmiller holds it. Feeds it across. Shot. Glove save. Bye-bye. With 41 to go on the shorthanded, on the power play for the North. Excuse me, power play for the South. Avery Scott from Gilbert, Minnesota. Now it's Addie Curtis, one-on-one with Borgestad. Addie fired. Borgestad takes it away. Now she'll bring it back. And a nice defensive play by the Norse, number 12, Lydia Stock. Lydia's had a couple nice plays already today. That's Addie Curtis taking the draw against number 10, Jasmine Myatt. Who's listed as Minnetonka. Back to the point. Shot on, save. Bye-bye. Jasmine Myatt just recently moved here. I had her in a tournament in Colorado, our Ryan Cup, and then she played in the NAIF tournament, and she also played for Team Minnesota in Las Vegas last year. Welcome to Minnesota, Jasmine. She's really getting after it. Nice pass there. Here comes Stock. Shot. Save by Baumgartner. There's a Renshaw, Minnesota. Where is it? I'm looking it up now. It is way up north, obviously. In small city in Carlton County, it says. It's gotta be near Cloquet then, maybe? Shot on, save. We're gonna open it up in maps. Riley Moreland. Okay. It's by Duluth. It's, yeah, we got to say it's Cloquet area. There's Heinmiller. Flipped high off the glass. Evert. Finds Scott. Avery Scott. Picked up Heinmiller. Heinmiller, nice little dish there to Rutten. Addison Rutten, she loses it. Here comes Addie Curtis with it. She can't quite get her fingers on it. Now she battles for it. Curtis battles some more. Curtis had a big goal in the state tournament last weekend for the Warroad Warriors. And she was a player of the game this weekend in this tournament. It must have been in their game against either West or East. Swinging that one across is Kaiser. Kaiser, one-touch pass off the mark. Here comes Heinmiller, one-on-one. Goes through the legs, tries to get around, and defended nicely by the North. 3-0, all 3 goals scored in the first 3 minutes by Ari Sorandini and Borgestad on the ice. Those two on the ice at the same time. It's almost not a fair fight. They dump it in. Chasing it is Elisa Bain. Vic gets it back. Leary can't catch up to it. Borgestad holds the zone. And shipping it out is Bain for Warroad. Leary can't catch up with it. And taking it away nicely is Zent. Zent's puck's taken away. Oh, good play. Cutting in. Shot. Good chance there for Piper Kringen. Kringen tries to get in front. Can't. And now back the other way comes Borgestad. Finds Ari. Sorandini. Nice pass. Ari shot. Borgestad. Big save made by Bai. Borgestad feeds it through. We have a happy birthday sign in the corner. It says maybe Leah or something. That's pretty cool. Looking on my list of players. Let's see a Leah. Oh, we'll figure out what that says. This one comes all the way out. Dangerous pass picked up by Ari. Now walking it in is Kylie Van. Van can't control it. And played in. That's going to be offsides. With 7:05 remaining here in the first half. 3-0. In favor of the South. North could get one here, make things interesting. Van leans in, fires one. That goes wide. Golfing it out. Or attempting to is Regan Merrier, excuse me. That one hits the ice. I'll flip it up. That's Olivia Adams. Now bringing it through is Merrier. Regan Merrier, nice little deke shot. Baumgartner save. This one fired into the corner. Picking it up is Harlow Lang. Lang loses it. Firing on, blocker save. Another shot, that one goes wide. And they'll dump it in. Nice little one-touch passing. They'll flip this one toward the net. Shot, another shot. Back to the point. Good pressure right now by the North. They can't get that one through. Harlow Lang grabs it, and she'll bring it all the way in. She makes a nice move. Harlow makes a couple good moves. Now to her backhand. Gets one toward the net, but knocked away. There is bodies going everywhere right now. Bryn Knutson with it. She'll scream up the near side. Bryn takes it in, leans to her backhand. Great back checking by Heinmiller. Holding it in is Clara Vignes. Heinmiller tries to start the breakout, cut off by Curtis. Now Blair can't get it out. Blair now hits the stick. Blair flips it up, that's intercepted. O'Leary chops at her. That one goes through the lane by Avery Scott. That one hops the stick of Clara Vignes. Icing called with 4:31 to go in the half. Ari back on the ice. Sorandini, number 2. She's a threat every time she gets on that ice. Not if you pass it like that. And here comes Borgestad. She brings it all the way through. Borgestad runs into some defenders and then runs out of real estate and runs out of a hockey stick. Now bringing it back out. Zent. She leans into it. She can get some space. Fires that one wide. Now Ari. Flips it off the wall. I'll get it down low. Good hustle down low by Kringen. Now Ari's loose. 2-on-2. Goes wide. Good hustle. Shot. High over the crossbar. 3:35 to go. Sorrodini takes the perimeter. Good defensive play. Kringen and Wald get off the ice on a line change. Now some fresh legs taken away. And Borgestad takes it away from Moreland. Through the legs. Good play. One touch pass. Coming in, Mirier. Shot blocked by Borgestad. And they can't get it out. Eventually they get it out. Mertz taken away. Here comes Coons. Coons can't control it. This one comes way out of the zone, way in the air. Borgestad banks one off the wall. Finds Myatt. Myatt can't control it. Right on the stick of Moreland. Moreland, nice feed through, a couple off the mark. Mirier cuts in. Wins the race to the puck. Now tries to make a play to Curtis. They lose it. And Borgestad puts it all the way through, and by comes out, lays on top of it, and gets a whistle with 2:06 remaining here in the first half. Blair shot. It's loose. Shot through the crease. They clear it out. Shot again. Wide. Scott with it. Poking it through. Picking it up. Cut through the middle. Here comes Bryn. Knutson. Heinmiller chases down Everett. This one pops through. Everett now brings it up the far side. Crosses the line. She reverses it. Shot. Knocked down. All the way out to neutral. This is Vignes. Vignes gains the zone at the hash mark. Gets it down low where she's cut off by Blair. Rutten gets it to Blair. Fired on, and it's covered by Baumgartner with 45.5 to go. Leah Puppy in the net. Remember I was right. There's a Leah. I just did not read the first name on the list, which is Leah Puppy from Grand Forks. Dad Alex coaching the team. Feel bad. The North team had their jerseys pulled inside out so they could wear whites. Good play, good defensive play there. I love how they're just laying out today. Elisa Bain there, stopping. We're going to have a penalty. I think this is going to be on Sorrodini. I'm not sure. Sorrodini got tied up with Zent. I didn't see the penalty. I just thought they got tied up and they were both flying through the air. Rough on Sorrodini. 11.6 to go. Great day to spend your birthday, Leah Puppy. Playing goalie in Bloomington. You're from Grand Forks, North Dakota. And that'll do it for the first half. North on 3 Sordini goals, leading the South. The South on 3 Sordini goals, leading the North. 3-0. We'll be back here in a minute on YHH.
They'll tell you, if you stay and play high school hockey, you won't make it to the next level. They rarely talk about how special it is to play for your community. To represent where you came from, to wear your school's colors, working one-on-one with coaches, and best of all, playing with your best friends. It can be difficult to know if you're hitting the mark. But when you're hitting the mark, you'll know. Custom hockey jerseys proudly made in the USA.
Stock gets the puck off the face-off. Gets it in the zone, but it's taken away by Borgestad. She clears it out. That'll be icing on the South. This is our first team with the North in the building today for a championship game, and the distinct difference is there aren't as many grandparents, aunts, uncles coming to watch. It's much quieter with a northern crowd. You get 2 metro teams, especially from the south near Bloomington, all of a sudden everybody's here watching. It gets pretty loud, especially the younger ages. The younger they are, everyone wants to come see little Johnny or Jenny play their first time or second time in a big tournament. That one pops off the stick. And dumping it in. Here's Harlow Lang. Feeds one off the wall. Heinmiller. In the corner. That one hops the stick. Chasing it down. Feeding it in front. South can't clear it out. Back to the point. Held in by Everett. Shot. Kringen. Shot again. Baumgartner covers with 1 second left. Out of the box. Another shot toward the net coming out, covering it. Did I say Baumgartner? I think this is Savannah Young in the net. Yes, it is Savannah Young, who played Pee Wee AA for Edina this year. I saw her last weekend playing in the crazy 3rd place game, Edina and Andover. Savannah played in the boys division last year for Stars of Tomorrow. And in the zone a little early was the North. Off the draw, Moreland, shot again. Back to the point. Miller finds Sorardini. Sorardini goes through the middle. She's cut off. And here comes the North back, cutting through, making some nice moves. Stopped at the point of attack was Mertz. And now out to center. Marrier can't get it. Mertz feeds it back. Nice puck work there by the North. Gotta love that. Wrist shot, that hits some traffic, and covering it is Young. What a duo of goalies they have in net. For the South, Sophia Baumgartner and Savannah Young. The birthday girl, Leah Puppy, in the net now. Backhand, oh, good chance there for the North. Feeding it in front. Stock, deflected, save Young. You're going to need to put more than that on Savannah Young to score. You got to get pucks low, pucks deep, and multiple rebounds. Good pass. Quick shot. Another good play. That's a shot on by Scott. Good play. They're moving it now. Scott in the corner. Pokes it to Curtis. Curtis backhand. Feeds it in front. That's intercepted by Skylar Vick. Vick with a pass to Sorardini. Sorardini goes wide. She fires one. Shot. Goal with a rocket. Past the birthday girl on the blocker side. That's 4 goals now for a Sorardini, and it is 4-0. I think Puppy needed to commit to the blocker, and the last second she reached over with her catching glove. That crossed her. She got crossed up by that. Held in by the North. They've played a good game today. Back across, shot. Save Young. Again, some nice passing by the North. That's Adeline Wald on the shot, but even a better pass from across ice on the tape. That one comes out. This is Kaiser. Feeding it through to Zent. They control it. That's Kringen. Kringen's got some good hands. Can't control it. And jumping on top is Savannah Young. .35 to go. Borgestad banks one off the wall, feeds it through, good hands. Rutten, shot just wide. In front, shot just wide. Addison Rutten with a good opportunity there for the South. North trying to clear it. Rutten, another good chance. That one pops out onto the stick of Rutten. Chasing it down is Heinmiller. One-on-one versus Mertz. I'll pop this one out. Here comes Marrier. Taken away by Borgestad. Borgestad fires that one out. Now Curtis takes it out, brings it back in. And it's a little offsides, 14-18. Borgestad clears, but held in by the North. North has definitely held their own in this game. The scoreboard is 4-0, but man, they've had some chances. They've had some zone time. They've had shots. Now Bryn Knutson takes her time, looks to make a play. Shot, save, Young. Pucks through the middle. And holding it in. Nice play. All the way in. Shot. Knocked off the puck. Vignes makes a heck of a play there. Everett. Spinning off the half wall. Now Vick. Skylar Vick loses it. This one shot on, covered by Puppy with 13:15 to go. Yeah, Vignes made a really, really smart play and great play. Got a shot on. A lot of good shots in the middle half of this game. North brings it out. This is Stock. Stock gets poked off the puck. On the wall. She fires one, deflected. Nice save by Savannah. Fed in front off her skate. That was close. Another chance. And Savannah Young comes up big again. I'm having flashbacks to Salt Lake City, to Park City, Utah, from 2 summers ago, where we hit her chest. Team Minnesota's hit her chest protector about 12 times, right in the chest. Golden opportunities, and Savannah makes big saves and big moments, just like that one. She's a heck of a goalie. Zent shot. There it is. I think she's got a magnet on that. Just everything. She's just great at rebound control. Fun to watch. Lang clears it out, but held in. Marrier feeds it in. Taken away. Fed in front. Good passing by the North again. Harlow clears it, but not out. Held in nicely by Alyssa Bain. Now Heinmiller. Cuts in. Nice pass. Shot. Pad save by Puppy. That one's cleared. I think this could go on net. Yes, it does. Young makes a save. Clears it. Puts it right on the stick. I'm convinced she wants shots on goal. She's just like, I'm going to pass it to her, see if I can stop her. And I know, and she's so confident she will. Held in. Marrier. Marrier again. She's tough. Feeds it through. Clear it away. Here comes Kylie Mann. Fires this one on. Puppy with the save. Now it's picked up by Mertz. Nice pass, Scott. Nice pass to Knutson. Knutson to her backhand. Holds it. Looks to pass it. Hits Borgestad. Knutson can't control it now. Taken away. Rutten clears it in. Picked up by Everett. Everett by Sorardini. Everett makes another move. She'll bring it in. Everett 1-on-4 now. Spins to her forehand. Looks to make a pass. Lobs it in. Savannah makes the save. And Borgestad clears it in. That's going to be icing. No icing, waved off. Sorardini somehow gets it on net. Held in by Blair. Good play there by Reagan. Rimming around to the strong side. Blair fires one. Save made by Puppy. 4-0 with 9:35 to go. Stay tuned. We'll name an all-tournament team following the game. Fired on. Bringing it in is Wald. Wald to the backhand, feeds to the slot. Kringen shot. Goal! Piper Kringen with a snipe on a pretty pass by Adeline Wald, and it's 4-1. Like I said, I thought the North, I don't think they're going to win the game, but I thought they played a really solid 3-zone game today. Kringen gets it again. Borgestad takes it away. And walking in, shot, glove save. Good play there by Mertz. North with it. Feeding it through, picked up by Blair. She'll calm things down. She chips one off the glass. This one will come all the way out. And chasing it down is Stock. No, that's Zent. In the skates, Blair. No, yeah, Blair. Walks in, walks, shot, save Puppy with 8:15 to go in this one. One by Heinmiller. Heinmiller loses it, chips it up. Now that's Lang. Moreland gets it in. Picked up by Heinmiller. Heinmiller loses it. Now it's Rutten to Heinmiller. Heinmiller taken away, flipping it out. And North comes back again. Moreland stops, has to maneuver to her forehand. Now she slips it on her backhand. Nice pass. Quick shot, save Young. Good battle here. Marrier. Out comes Rutten. Rutten dumps it in. And gets a change. Curtis tries to get by Harlow. Can't. Gets it in. Taken away by O'Leary. O'Leary. Picked up by Knutson now. Knutson. Back to the point. Comes all the way out. To the north. One touch pass there. Picked up. Nice pass, Scott. Rebound in front. Scott couldn't get it. Slap shot on net. Deflect. Good save, Young. Now Knutson in the corner. Knutson gets bullied by Blair. We're going to get a penalty and another opportunity for the North. They just keep battling. Cross check on Blair. No, that was not Blair. That was O'Leary. 6 and 8 on those jerseys. A little tricky to read sometimes. My apologies to Reagan. This one comes out. Picked up by Everett. Everett crosses the red line. Dumps it in. Now Borgestad. See if she can get a breakout rolling. And they do. Heinmiller doesn't get it cleared all the way out. Here comes Sordini. They take a bad angle. Zent all over it. Good play by Zent to pinch off Ari on that rush. Now kicking it ahead. Nice play. Off the wall. Borgestad clears on. That'll be icing on her with minute 11 to go in the game. Down low. Mayak gets hit. Back to the point. Everett. Rashad. Bouncing around. Good save there by Young. Back to the point. Marrier. That one's fed across. And they were able to hold the zone again. Good play there by Mertz. Mertz has been all over the ice today. She's been good. Lang chips it in. Everett flips it off the wall. Moreland finds Marrier. Good pass. Oh, just maybe one too many there. Mertz gets it low. 14 on the power play. Marrier tries to feed it back to the point. Can they hold the zone? They can. This is Stock. Stock, nice move. Tries to make a shot. Can't. Gets it toward the net. It's bouncing around in front. Can they get the stick on it? They can't. 4:17 to go. They're full strength. That was another near. Now here's Curtis with a great shot and a save by Young. 4:06 to go. Great energy by the North this entire second half. They have not given up. Scott with it. Gets it back to Knutson. That down low. Knutson in the corner to Curtis. Curtis through the feet. Oh, plays for Scott in front. Knutson poking at it. They can't get it home. Now Borgestad takes it in. Backhand shot. Save Puppy. She covers with 3:23 to go. Fed in front. Now it's Curtis to Knutson. Knutson cut off by Borgestad. One touch pass there by Elise O'Leary. Borgestad cuts in, feeds it through to Van. Now O'Leary. O'Leary with a shot that goes just wide. This one comes all the way out. Knutson tries to cheat and can't get there. Now it's Sorardini. Oh, nice move by Sorardini. Shot. Beats Puppy glove hand, and it's 5-1 in favor of the South. That's her 5th of the game, all 5 goals. Shot, knocked down. They got the goalie pulled. I love it. I love pulling the goalie. Like, what are you going to do? Like, not play to win? Kringen feeds it in. All the way down. Shot on, hits a shin pad. That one cleared away. Head in front, Kringen going for her 2nd of the day. Still less than a minute to go. See if they can get 1 or 2 more chances. Good hustle behind the net by Wald. Wald's been good. The East Grand Forks kids have been really good this weekend. Zent tries to go long. Finds Kringen. Kringen toe drags her way into the zone. Goes through, opens the door. 30 seconds to go. And they clear it out, holds it in. Nice play. Everett backhands one a little high. 20 to go. They'll feed it across. Time ticking down. And that'll do it. The South is going to win the Stars of Tomorrow 5-1. Congratulations to the South.
Congratulations to both teams on a great game. If you could now please line up on the blue line so we can announce the all-tournament team. And now to announce the all-tournament team. Starting with North Worthy, Leah Puppy. For South, Number 6, Reagan Blair. For South, number 16, Blake Borgstead. For North, number 5, Bryn Knudsen. For North, number 7, Adeline Curtis. And for South, and tournament MVP, number 2, Ari Spardini. Congratulations to the all-tournament team and for both teams on an excellent game.